The California governor and the U.S. president are engaged in a tug-of-war over the deployment of National Guard troops to L.A. On President Donald Trump's order, 2,000 National Guard troops have been moved to Los Angeles. Amid the immigration protests, State Governor Gavin Newsom, who is a Democrat, has rejected the move, calling it purposefully inflammatory and warned that it could escalate tensions further. In a post on Truth Social, Trump thanked the National Guard for handling the clashes and unrest in the state. The president also banned the use of masks by protesters. The standoff took place in the suburb of Paramount, where demonstrators gathered near a home depot that federal immigration officials were using as a staging area. The immigration raids are part of the U.S. president's ongoing crackdown on undocumented immigrants. Trump's decision to deploy the National Guard marks a rare instance in America's administrative history, and it's sparking legal and political questions nationwide. Under U.S. law, the National Guard is a dual-role force that usually operates under state control. However, the president can take command under specific circumstances, including threats of invasion, rebellion, or when the president believes local authorities cannot enforce federal law. Interestingly, Trump did not invoke the Insurrection Act, the main law used to deploy troops during domestic unrest. Instead, he relied on a similar law that allows the federalization of National Guard forces. Local media reported that federal agents in riot gear lobbed flashbang grenades and tear gas at the crowd. Some protesters waved Mexican flags. Cement blocks and overturned shopping carts were used as crude roadblocks. One protester said he was hit in the hip. A crowd swarmed a U.S. Marshal Service bus exiting a nearby freeway. Los Angeles, the second most populous city in the U.S., is one of the most diverse metropolises in the country. Trump's willingness to flex military muscle on home soil has a precedent. In the 2020 nationwide protest over the death of George Floyd, he urged governors to deploy National Guard units to Washington, D.C., and also threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.